Oh man, I'm gonna be late. Welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore World. Today, we're gonna be turning this boring old room into a gorgeous map room that showcases the world we've made so far. So, stick around to the end to see how it turns out. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and I'd love for you all to be a part of this crazy journey. Thanks! So to start out, we're gonna get this hallway up to standards. I mean, it's been like 1,200 days and it still looks like this. I just built an awesome new villager trading hall, so I think I can manage to upgrade this hallway. Let's keep things simple and follow the pattern that I had with the other two hallways. No need to totally change it up, that's going to come later in the episode. Oh no, not again. Please, we can't lose another friend in this world. Oh, don't make me do it, Frienderman. It's not every day that you have to bury a friend, especially a friend like the Frienderman. Known to some as the guy trapped in dirt in my base, and others as a mob in the game of Minecraft, but to all, a friend. May he rest in the big end island in the sky. We'll miss you, Frienderman. But why stop at one hallway when you can have two? This part's going to be the same as the other, so we can pretty much just copy and paste the design. But now the entrance to this base is severely lacking, so we're going to need to fix that. We'll keep it pretty similar, but we're going to make a few adjustments because it needs to look nice from the surface too. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And with all that out of the way, I want to start working on the main hall. I wanted to have this big, sort of dome-shaped roof to maintain some of the height that we already have in here. In the floor, we're going to have a map of the entire base and the city that's going to be surrounding it soon. It's going to be fun to watch the map change and grow as the city grows around us. And lastly, I want to bring in some foliage to make this place feel just a little bit more connected with the outside. I love the design we have in here, but it does feel a tiny bit cold. I think that adding in some foliage is really going to bridge the gap that we have between the two sections of the base. For the roof palette, I'm thinking we tie it in with the walls and just add in some dark prismarine trim and maybe some other blue blocks. Yeah, that looks nice. For the walls, I like basalt to break up all the blues that we have going on, but I think it needs something else. Okay, hear me out. I know this looks a little bit weird, but I kind of love it. It feels like some kind of modern art exhibit or something abstract. Yeah, let's go with that. The floor doesn't need to be anything too crazy. We'll keep it similar to the hallways. Some sugarcane could be a nice touch too. Kind of like we have in the storage room. Oh, and we're going to need to leave room for the maps. I think the glowstone will make it pop. Last but not least, let's add in some foliage. Honestly, no build of mine would be complete without a bunch of glowberries and spore blossoms. I mean, they just fit so well everywhere. And you know what? Soul lanterns, because why not? They work really well and they give it a little bit of extra ambiance in here. I mean, it is supposed to be pretty grand after all. And with all these item frames in place, it's time to map out the world. First map in place, and it's looking pretty good. Maybe I should have changed the size of these, but nah, I actually think it'll be really cool just seeing this island, you know? Final maps in place, and yeah, that looks great. I'm super happy with how they turned out. Now it's time to cover them up. Just with glass, of course. I think that the blue glass fits the best because it really goes with the base theme and it doesn't affect the view of the maps too much. Yeah, I think that's a winner. Maybe we'll make it flush with the floor one day, but I like this a lot. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So the main hall is looking good now, but the upstairs portion of the base looks like this.
Ew!
Yeah, let's change that. Nothing too crazy up here. I want to keep birch floors like the rest of the upstairs, and for the walls, I'll just extend the castle's wall gradient down. I am going to angle the floor towards the center so that you can drop into the main section of the base. And I know that's not too walkable, but we already built a staircase this episode. And plus, I use my elytra like 99% of the time, so it doesn't matter too much. But before we finish this project up, we have a friend to rescue. Yeah, this guy's been with us since we started the base like a few hundred days ago, so it's only fitting that... Wait, did I really mess that up? As I was saying, this guy's been with us for a while, so he's getting the special treatment. Welcome to your new home, Jeb. Maybe one day we can build him his own custom biome or something, but for now, you can just hang out in the storage room. Better than where you were before. And the upper part of the main hall is done. It's pretty good looking, I think. I mean, nothing special, but not everything has to be. Now, I was planning to end the episode here, but I kind of got a sudden wave of inspiration and maybe even a little irritation from the fact that I still don't have a bedroom in this world. Yeah, it's been nearly 1,200 days and I sleep in my storage room. That's pretty embarrassing, guys. So, we're going to go ahead and build some very different rooms for my bedroom and then a similar one across the hall where my mini glow lichen farm is. I went with the nether theme palette for these builds because everything down here is just starting to feel really repetitive. I think the contrast with nether bricks, crimson wood, and the blackstone is going to help make the base feel just a little bit more unique. I also really like this basalt floor pattern. I think it's super simple to do, but just, again, really unique. The only bad thing about the nether materials is that I really don't have much of them. There's been a lot of travel back and forth, but I cut that one out just for you guys. And honestly, that's just another reason why I need to start making a piglin bartering farm. Maybe soon? Anyways, we finished up the bedroom with some armor stands that are supposed to kind of be like bodyguards, a cool little carpet, and some fun lighting. So it's pretty much rinse and repeat for the glow lichen farm. I kept the same style and pattern, just with a few tweaks here and there. I also totally didn't have to rebuild the farm a bunch of times and then discover it's not centered with it because it's an odd number of blocks, but you get the point. I definitely wouldn't recommend looking closely if that bothers you. But overall, I really like these builds and I feel like they add a lot of life to the base and just kind of helps connect it all together. I know it's not really a mega project like my last episode, but it's something that I've been wanting to do for a while. And plus, I need to make sure I don't get too burnt out on all these huge projects. Especially because next episode we're gonna start the city, so make sure you stick around to see that. And before we wrap up today's episode, there's just one more thing we need to do. Yeah, it's about time we move this. It's only like 200 or so days off now, but don't worry, I'm just gonna go put it with the other monuments. This will be the last monument we have until 2,000 days, so I'm gonna make sure to take care of this one. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.